First open in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy weekend,
as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I got no offense.
A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing gets Kenneth Walker the third. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
To throw, here's Willis.
Oh, my God.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe the rats versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Got it. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Lions had 0-1 of the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Raymond bringing it out. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well. And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins. And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see? Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they? Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they? They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games. 35 yards that time on the punt. It'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts. They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A pitch comes to Walker. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. He'll fire it deep.
Oh my fucking God, bro. This nigga hurt.
Couldn't connect. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now. And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Willis able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 23. Here's Willis. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Willis will look to pass again here. Pass to the right. There's Jones. Touchdown, Seahawks. Velus Jones. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, it's Hooker. That's dumped off to Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. 23 yards the pickup there.
St. Brown seemingly catches everything, including that 1st down. Brought in 106 passes last season and is tied for the most catches ever in a player's first 2 years. Not sure how he fell to day 3 of the draft, nor is he. And the Lions, they found themselves a franchise receiver. They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field.
And it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Williams, a man in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target.
Watch that nigga.
And they will touch him down with that before he gets the first. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Pollard is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they send a running back in motion right. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Now here's Pollard. And he's going to take it for a Lion touchdown. Tony Pollard, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
Don't even waste your time.
And that one makes it 14-7.
He be trying to make it look like you compare, like y'all compare to the
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Willis. Complete to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. This ball complete to Rager. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 5. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Man open. Here is Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second and a couple. Right back to the air again with Willis. Going right back to Fant. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Okay, great. Lions.
Willis out of the gun. Throw out wide to Walker. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
They won't let me say that.
Play of the half, Willis.
Ball a bit.
But it's incomplete.
They gotta stop that bumping shit, bro. The nigga just bumping niggas just be like, alright, I'm gonna throw
This
him
is
out.
the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I don't know what button it is. I don't know what button that shit is. To spike the ball, I don't know. I never knew what button that shit was.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it.
I had the touchdown. He just took so long to throw. It was like a delay.
Bringing it out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
It was like a delay. Like even me, they wouldn't even let me say HUD. I'm hitting X. They wouldn't let me say HUD. Then when I hit the button, he wasn't throwing it. So.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. From the 43, here's second and 2. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
Now a second and 10. Hooker now off play action. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Walker now on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Willis to throw. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They go play action with Willis.
Damn.
And he just throws this
Nigga, you see that rush?
strange, and here comes the
I ain't gonna even lie, I got scared like a motherfucker. Boy, I seen that motherfucker coming, boy.
throw that football away.
As soon as I see it hurt, nigga, all them niggas come back to it, nigga.
Box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. It winds up falling incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Willis, 3rd and long.
Bro, what? See, that bumping shit is killing me, bro. Them niggas is just stand there and run right into them niggas, bro. And it's stopping them. I hate it. Sorry, this game got so many flaws in it. But that bumping shit been going
Good
on.
starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Hooker. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Julian Love picks it, and the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a
I know
physical
one
game
time,
so
they don't
far.
knock them
Limited
niggas
scoring
down.
opportunities
They
for
don't.
both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
It's a hit and
3rd
miss on
quarter
that
of a
exit.
tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Willis. He completes it to Jones. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Velus Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks are able to widen their advantage. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2nd and 5.
Check it.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Bro, come.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's...
I don't know what they...
Anyway.
The 42. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
But it wasn't a goal line situation. But how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went ahead and went heavy. No surprise, I knew he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Hooker. He finds his man, Pollard. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Come on. Hey!
On 2nd down, Hooker. Open man right side is St. Brown. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult.
Bro, y'all gotta play up.
It'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
1st down throw here. It's Hooker. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And he has his receiver. That's
Marvin Jones?
Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's
this nigga like Marvin Jones.
Game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now Willis on 3rd down.
Bro, see, this game is fucking fake, bro. I can't go for it.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect.
I want to too, bro, just because I know I can get it. I just feel like, nah, I feel like they're going to hold me.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
First down, keep the clock going, and he drops the wide open pass. This is the second time this shit done happened. They dropped the ball way too much on this. They trying to put too much realistic in it. It's a fucking video game, bro. Nigga wide open, let him catch that motherfucker. Nigga ain't dropped not one ball all game. Then you gonna get to a crucial moment and drop that motherfucker. What type of weird shit is that? If we want to be real life, shit, we need to sign up to go play that motherfucker.
Let's go now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Ready.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
79 Broncos. Let go.
Throwing. Hooker. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Hooker's going to throw it.
Oh, what was I looking at?
Jones. And they get it on
I was really looking to see if he was going to take off his Hooker. But see, I think that edge failed. He did. He got pancakes on motherfucker. Oh, he failed.
Hooker. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
But
this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10, Hooker back to the air. Man open, here is Jones.
Bro, we're getting destroyed by Jones.
Moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Tempo. Ready.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now 1st and goal.
Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Hey, listen that nigga, bro. You can just tell when the game like, alright, we don't want to be on this side. I ain't no way that nigga missed it. I'm still told that I had a wide open running back for across the 1st down line. He catch it, fall, 1st down. We still got the ball and we score. This nigga just dry as just dropped. This shit don't make no sense, bro. This game is weird, bro. I hate this here game, bro. They put too much emphasis on everything. Like, yeah, drops happen. But nigga ain't gonna drop no wide open fucking pass like that.
On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And Walker once more. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Willis. Able to find Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That would go for 7 yards. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that will save more time on the clock. And I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
He completes this to Walker. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. This is 1st and 10. Now Willis. This ball complete to Rager.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Hell no, I can't kick field goals. I get nervous.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Check, man. Check, man. Check, check.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But you know, I'm not tripping because he can't ice me.
Defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be
Shit, don't tell me ice me.
not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Yeah, as soon as time left,
Now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to almost certainly win the football game. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Hooker. And that's caught by Williams. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for
You know
what would be a
somebody
go-ahead
can put it,
touchdown. And you and I
shit.
both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Good shit, Woolen.
Intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. So the victory here for Seattle. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to